Hi there. Merry Christmas. The day after Christmas, and we're here together in, I don't know, joyous, groggy nut finery. It's Scourge of War Gettysburg once more, and we're going to be right back into our special project. Hey, by the way, if you're new watching the stream later on in the VOD, appreciate you. I am Bank60s, your humble and gracious player host. YouTube fans, friends, new recruits, and veterans to the channel. You're welcome too, as always. I've been waiting to get back into this one. I've been, of course, spending plenty of holiday time with loved ones and friends, and haven't had a ton of time to get back into the live stream. But it is Friday night. All of the finery is done. Had a delicious, oh my gosh. Look, the cooking here on the homestead and at the home front, at the homestead and on the home front is top notch. We did pork tenderloin this time around. As we get back into Stones River, you can see the skies brightening a bit here as we get into the middle part of the morning. But again, I welcome you. A reminder, those who appreciate the content and who do enjoy what they watch here, appreciate you if you go ahead and click that thumbs up button for me here on the stream, on the videos. We're growing, man. We keep adding subscribers. This is starting to get real. This is starting to get real. Subscribe to the channel, of course, and excuse me. Hype the videos, hype the streams. All of that helps. And, of course, appreciate everybody who's been along for the ride here as we've fought this Stones River conflagration. There was something I was going to likely work on here. We need more support up here. So we really need to get this brigade into a line again right up here. Need to get their support back. Stewart's brigade, they're in rough shape. Let's have him retreat. Let's get him right back here. Withers division. I'll tell you what, I don't feel real confident about this attack right now, I'm not gonna lie. Woods Brigade, let's retreat with them. From Cheatham, Donaldson's brigade. Let's go with a hold at all costs now. Alright, Withers, how about we go ahead and put you on a hold at all costs. Alright. And let's use the artillery here. We've got enough of it. See if we can get it to go up there. And go and stay. Donaldson, we're going to bring you back down here. Boom. Let's just do it one more time for good measure. Let's get this supply wagon out of here. We just need to reform up this way. Let's go ahead and retreat with Manigault. Reform, boys. Reform the line. We're going to have him on a defend. I don't want him going that way, though. Then we want to get artillery up close. See who all joins in here on this Friday evening. Let's go ahead. Let's get Manigault back. Good. Good. We'll get engaged here. Take a little pressure off. All right. I think I want these guns up here to also come down on this rise. The idea here is going to be for us to try and contend with what they have here and spare our infantry at the same time. Get out of there. Get out of there. Johnson's brigade. Yeah, they are way low on strength. We're going to be lucky if we can... sheesh. I feel a little discouraged right now. But, let's see, wood. Okay, get off of your attack and go to a hold at all costs. And let's get you here. Let's go double line. We'll reassign units to defend the artillery. The 16th Alabama Infantry will be one of them. These boys, they can come to right here. Let's get some more guns up. Here come the Yanks on this side. In the woods. Sheridan's boys fighting tooth and nail, as you would expect. Through the woods, but we've got the 29th Mississippi Infantry that's going to jump over here on this flank. I want to take them. I want them going more this way and a double time. Let's go. We're advancing here. I like that. Let's fall back here. Let's lay down here. Let's take command of this regiment, form them right here. Let's take command of this regiment and bring them here. Get into column, boys. Double time. All right. Push them away. Okay, next thing is this supply wagon right here. Let's get it moving. Got to pay a lot of attention to this part of the battlefield, that's for sure. It's kind of how it is. Got Maney's brigade over here that was about ready to get itself involved. Let's go ahead and let's get him on the attack. And let's just sweep this remaining Federal cavalry on this flank. And then we'll use Maney. And let's see if we can start folding this some more. But we're starting to run out of troops. Flat out. We're starting to run out of troops. Stewart, where are you? Okay, let's go ahead and have your units form up there. your remaining units. Alright, so we got out on the flank here. Good. What'll suck is if these guys attack. Hoping that that doesn't happen. And then we're, you know, we're not interested in trying to attack across this field. Not really at all. Go ahead, shake these guys back out into a line. Manigault is now going to be here in line. These guys all will stay put. And we'll face an aggressive Yankee counterattack, it would appear. Fall back. Back in line, please. Canister going out. Very good. Let's get these guys out here. These guys are exhausted. The 6th and 7th Arkansas Infantry Regiment here in the center at Stones River. It's where all the action's happening. Sheridan's troops have been holding steady thus far. Okay, we need a little help over here. Double time it. Just now getting Anderson's brigade involved. We're going to see if we can get artillery up here to do the work for us for a little while. Boom! Big canister hits. Boom! Bam! Pow! Ouch. Let's walk this supply wagon over here. Let's get Polk. Let's get you out into a line. Oh, snap. Forced to retreat here. Not sure why. Guns are doing a real good job over here, though. So now, truth be told, I'm fine entertaining a nice lull while we consolidate around the Harding house. Let's get Vaughn set up here. We'll get him out into a line. Start to see the morning's fighting and the toll that it has taken already, man. Crazy. Liddell. Alright, he's still got some troops left. His troops are still out here. Very nice. Okay, yeah, it looks like counter battery fire may have pushed us off the high spot here. Either that or an infantry advance. But now we're just going to hold around the Harding house. Let our guns batter them. Right here. Just ripping holes in the line. Sheridan's troops will be the last ones to challenge us in this area here. Let's go ahead. Let's get Anderson involved. The Harding house. Just a terrible slaughter out here. Yikes. Looking pretty good, though. And here we are back out on the far left of the line. As Maney's brigade from Cheatham, detached far away from the main command, is going to get himself into it with the cav. So this battery here, how about we unlimber the gun? No, we want to unlimber everybody, right? Unlimber. Have been having a hard time getting the cavalry to form up right. But what we'll do is we'll go here with this regiment. Here with this one. Here with this one for now. We'll get Wharton over here. Got his other regiment. Maney's going to handle the rest of this cav over here on the left, and we'll be able to bypass him and feel confident bypassing him. And we can get the cav on the move toward the flank. I'm using the attack move so you don't have to TC them to keep them going. So there's something I didn't quite get right in one of my top tutorials. Of course, we'll scratch that from the record. Hey, Grizz, man. Hey, it's good to have you on board tonight, dude. I was watching you for a long time, man. You helped inspire me. I didn't think there would be very many people interested in doing this scourgy stuff. You were one of the few and the proud back in the day, man. You've been doing it a long time. Much respect, sir. Much respect. Much respect. And cheers. Mason jar full of NA beer for the lovers and haters tonight. Oh, hope everybody had a Merry Christmas. Hope you're going to have a Happy New Year. So, you know, you love to get Wharton on the move down the edge of the map out here. Maybe he can help McCown finally flank and run off some troops. But yeah, we're running low on guys. Now, go ahead, get on back. You're weary, guys. You don't need to go out there. And yeah, bringing the guns up. Bringing the guns up was the only thing that made any sense in this situation. We're in a spot right now where, like I said, I'd be perfectly happy because I don't have much of a choice. Just allowing the fight to continue in this portion of the way. I mean, we still got to come get these objectives, but man, I kind of want my artillery to be able to soften them up for a little while. And I think we're going to do just that. Got to kind of take stock of what we've got left because it's not much. We got a 3-on-1 here against 51st Illinois Regiment. Let's press the advantage. Move the 27 Mississippi Infantry up. Overlap that flank. We'll get these guys on the advance. The 24th Mississippi of Anderson's brigade. Anderson's getting in the mix now. Trying to finish off Phil Sheridan's boys as he pulls back. Nice. Good. Yeah. I would have had to be to do that work. That was a real slugfest. And this is, I love you mentioned that, Grizz, is the I would say the spiritual contemporary to Antietam is this battle right here. And it had less to do with the number of casualties for each army in the first day, you would say, as it did the ultimate percentage of casualties taken by both armies. Highest percentage, I think, of the whole war. Liddell out here is going to continue trying to push. This is great. And, I mean, that's bearing out in our little playthrough here, that's for sure. This is a costly affair for the Rebs. We're trying to reform the line with what we've got left. We've got wood, Polk. There's still quite a few left from Liddell. You got from Withers, Manigault, Loomis. You've got Stewart, Donaldson, and Vaughn from Cheatham's division. I feel like if we're going to use anybody to just make another big push toward this objective, which seems like it would be the natural next objective. Where is that? Right here. Blanton House. It just, I don't know. I'd rather flank it. The problem is, again, we just don't have that much strength. And now is where I'm looking at possibly shifting some of Breckinridge's troops. Jackson's brigade. He's a small brigade. I think we should do this. I really do. Let's command map it. Let's bring him here. Right? Let's go map. Let's go to where we went. Let's have him facing kind of more this way. And let's go double line, take the road. And yes, okay, they'll go through town and all the way around. So we'll have to wait on that a little bit. But we'll keep troops in these deep woods here. Here. Let's get back over to the left. Oh, but yeah, I really have put my back into it these last few months. I wanted to see if we could get some paid stuff going, and I'm seeing some very encouraging progress toward that goal, and I'm humbled at the fact that everybody keeps showing up and wants to watch, man. It's pretty great. You know, like to speak on that briefly would be to say that there's just been this thing that I've had in me for ever since I was a little kid in first encounter. Here we go. Here we go. 4th Ohio's getting run off. Good. Let's go ahead and give this back. But yeah, ever since I was a little kid, and the very first time I encountered this linear warfare era and was able to understand kind of what it was that they did, you know, and then later learned about how they did things. I remember I was 13 hosting a tabletop playthrough of Chickamauga with like 15, 20 players at a tabletop gaming convention, and having a ball. But what I mean when I say that is to say that, you know, I've been into this for so long. To be able to do this and have it be a profitable use of my time is like a childhood dream come true, dude. So, and all thanks go out to those who've continued to support what I've been doing, man. If it weren't for you guys, like, I wouldn't be able to do this. So that's just like that's what I would say too. It's like you see the content creators, and, you know, they say that, and you may be thinking skeptically, cynically, and, you know, nobody would blame anybody for that. The idea that, you know, well, they're just saying that because they feel like they have to, and for some maybe that's true, but I know for a fact that now that I feel it myself, they mean it. I would guarantee you that every single one of them that says how much they appreciate their audience means it. And when they say, you know, none of this would happen without you guys, they mean it. It's because it's the truth. So, again, thank you. Lower back field around Hickey. So, yeah, right here. Boom. It's looking pretty good. Maney is going to be able to wrap this up, probably rout the rest of this cavalry. We need to start moving on. I want to just get to kind of up this way with the cav. So let's by regiment, you know, regiment by regiment, we got to move them. Really needed to stop messing around over here. So this was a section. ASD had come on here, and the scenario creator had come on here and said about how the cavalry wasn't really acting the way that he had designed for the scenario to have it be. It was supposed to start a withdrawal along with the infantry, but in this playthrough it just didn't. And so we're kind of just living with it, dealing with it over here. It slowed our advance out here on the far flank. But once we wrap this up and we can get Maney into line out this way, and as long as they don't do anything too crazy here, we should be in decent shape. Anderson's push continues here. I want to have him hold now. All right, very good. Now, how are these guys targeting guns now? Nope. Nope, we're targeting down here. Okay, well, that's just fine with me. We need to rack up some more Union casualties. You can see... Oh, there's a big group of troops. Uh-oh. That could be trouble. Oh, they're moving the other way. No, okay. Boy, I'd sure love to put some troops in these woods here. without him getting shot to pieces by artillery. Let's take Liddell and let's reform him on a hold at all costs. Let's just go here, dude. And so we've got a big group of guns up here. How are we looking with ammo? Not terrible, but we could use a little more for one of these guys down this way. This is where it may slow down a bit. Genuinely, I think I might end up having to clock some time with it in a significant lull because we've just lost so many damn troops. We're up over 8,000 casualties. We're starting to reel in the difference. And by the way, let's take a minute here. This is we'll let the clock run, but I think this will be a good opportunity for us to discuss something that I'd wanted to get to sooner, which is to explain another way that I had thought of that we could score this and make it come to a genuine result, whether or not we would end up retreating, you know, using the score. So I'm going to give myself credit for Murfreesboro. And we'll end up doing 10 points every 9 minutes, and we'll have to do the math on that. I'll go ahead and I'll give myself credit for holding on to that through the whole game, even though I don't have the 200 men there. I'm going to try to treat it a little bit like it would be in Grand Tactician. And I'm going to give myself Breckenridge's line, probably 100 points a minute. Maybe you know, that's a waypoint objective. And I think it's for them more than it is for the CSA. I think it's more for the Union. So we'll leave that one, but we'll get these points. We'll give ourselves points for every one of these objectives that we are able to, you know, take at last. We took Harding House, for instance. And, you know, that we'll add those up to probably be about 100 points per, and that's all that they'll be. And then beyond that, we'll still be trying to get to this objective and this objective. The problem is that we're only getting 100 points for 9 minutes, which means that we are really running out of time. Because 4 p.m. is kind of the hard, fast deadline, I think. What, this started at 6, so we got 5 hours in. We should have another 6 hours. Okay, so actually, okay, 6 hours in. I mean, in the last 2 to 3 hours, if we do manage to take this, you know, maybe that'll make the difference. Same here. But we'll get, you know, 100 points, 100 points, 100 points, 100 points. So like I'm saying, I feel like we're going to be fighting a losing battle here. But we've got to we got to keep going. There he is, Captain Grizz with the 10 bones. You are the best, man. Thank you again. Appreciate you, dude. And I know you know how I feel. You've been at it longer than me. Thank you guys for the support. Appreciate you guys. All right. So we'll score it like that. Officially, you know, 10 points every 10 minutes. That's not going to be much. What we really need to do in order to get the score back online is to try and cause more casualties, inflict way more casualties. I'm wondering if we take Vaughn. I'll tell you what. Let's start moving some artillery. Let's get this artillery here. And let's move these guys. Right here. Might be the same spot, we'll see. And then let's have Vaughn redeploy here. Okay, they're pushing us back now with Anderson right here. They want to fight here in the woods. Anderson's willing to do that. His boys are a little tired though. Ooh, it has been a bloody fight in here though. You got two Yankee regiments holding the line in this part. 51st still, 27th. 3rd Brigade, 3rd Division. McCook's Corps trying to hang tough. We need to get this supply wagon walking past these guys, and then we need to go here. We need to get these guns on the move into these woods. Find a little bump and high spot. Let's go right here. Get a lull. You got a chance to redeploy some artillery. All right, let's stop goofing around. 1st 27th Tennessee Infantry. We're gonna come down here, and we're gonna give them the pointy end. Stick them with the pointy end. Yeah. With casualties where they are now, I don't love our odds of actually scoring a win here, but there is still daylight burning. Means time killing the Yankees. So guess what we gonna do? We gonna kill Yankee. Yeah, big old volley right there. Ouch! Ooh! These horsemen may find themselves in dire straits here against Maney's brigade. Is there? Okay, I think I want to get another brigade from Breckenridge on the move. Doink. Fine, command map it. Let's have them go here. Again, kind of facing this way. Do that. Take Zrud. They'll go the same way as Jackson's brigade. Okay, Cav out here. Very good. Ector's 14th Texas Cavalry, or mounted infantry, you might say. Take a position out here on the flank. McCown's division, well rested out here, but low on men. Very low on men. Down about half strength. See, that's what I'm talking about that I just don't love about our situation. Could good. Okay, Anderson. Buddy. I think we need you to get right here. Get yourself in double line. And just chill out. I'm trying to be, so, you know, you can push the attack, but we just don't have a lot of men. We just don't have a lot of men. And our best chance, I believe, is going to be to lead with the artillery in the center here. Just try to bring up as much more of it as possible. I guess we can go ahead and get these guns peppering the troops up there with some long-range round shot. We'd have to watch out for a counterattack is all. Going up. Five concurrents on the stream tonight. We got real fans in for this Scourge of War fight. Yes, sir. And we'll be let's do this. Do this. Let's get these guns up. Up onto the rise. A little closer. Another 100 yards here. Pushing them guns up. I don't think that the artillery crews had the great coats like that. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Somebody had to check me on that. Guns are up here. Good. Very good. Got 2 supply wagons waiting to be captured out here. Let's go ahead and take some skirmishers out, see if we can requisition these supplies. This could be a battle winner. This is one of those things that's like a teeny tiny little logistical detail that gets glossed over. A group of Rebs go and raid a couple of supply wagons out in the no man's land. Jimbo, you think we're gonna find anything good in there? I bet you they got some bacon and pork and biscuits. I bet their hogtack's way better than the crap we got in our knapsacks, man. Yeah, I can't wait to see what they got in there. Well, they told us to bring back case shot and round shot for the artillery. Don't get distracted. Can we steal it? Nope. All right, well, it looks like indeed aren't enough men here to bring back any significant amount of goods from the wagons, so they'll just steal what they can and head back to the home line. Dear Lord. These cavalrymen sure are stubborn. Over here on the left. Maney over here on cavalry mop-up duty. He's probably not too awful happy about this. Thinking we bring all of this artillery up when we get done over here. Nasty volley. Coming. Oh my word. Union cavalry is going to be wiped off the map. Sure enough. Off they go. Good deal. These guns can get on the move. Here for now. Gonna get this cav on the move. Out here. When we hit the edge of these woods here, I'm going to start putting the guys on scouting and screening and see what they find. Got this wagon that needs to come forward to here. Waiting to get ammo, sir. Pretty big hole in our line right here that a savvy general could totally exploit. Yeah, you just don't have a lot. Okay. Casualties look a little better. A little bit. A little bit better. Alright, where's the nearest? We need to get some of these supply wagons back. Claiborne, that one can stay. Cheatham. Let's send that one over here. Right here. Go. Take the road. Nope. Shoot. Okay, they'll just have to take the woods. Just go right here, boys. Don't worry about the road. Double time. Then I'd say we could take McCown's division's supply wagon and we could probably bring it over here. Wow, okay, they got more massed artillery in here, huh? Huh. Okay. Let's bring that supply wagon there. We'll lay down. Fawn's brigade gets into position here. Probably play in defense for now. Let the artillery continue the work. Did take this point. We're going to give ourselves this point, obviously. And then, you know, all to do with the fact that the scoring part of the scenario isn't quite what the designer had hoped. We can kind of play with a little bit. Okay. All right, Maney's finished off the cab over here. Pretty much. Okay, he is going to get in the line there. Faced pretty well. Perhaps what we could do, maybe depending on what Wharton finds out here, perhaps what we could do is resume a deep flank roll down this, you know, to these woods here, through these woods and over to this area here. I like that better than trying to go straight at all this concentrated Union artillery, that's for sure. How are these boys doing? Ammo looks good. Causing some casualties, that's good. Let's do counter battery fire if we can. Fired artillery. These batteries here. Alright, then we were going to go over here. Get these guns farther forward. Let's just put them there. What would happen if we... Let's just line them up right here. Let's just get all the guns going here. Do it. These guns. Let's shift them to here. Just start burning through artillery ammo. We'll keep these here since they're on the flank. These guns. These can come up here. A fresh battery. That's been 6 hours. Pretty warm work up there for these fellas. That's the other question is, where is Breckenridge's supply wagon? There it is. Okay, good. All right. They're losing troops faster than we are right now. That's good. That's what we want. That's what we want in this little lully situation. Want to be pushing with artillery, not so much with infantry here. We got 2 brigades moving to the center. May yet decide to shift them. Not sure. It's tough to decide. I feel like what we may do is shift Vaughn, Anderson around. And then Maney, Vaughn, Anderson, the remnants of McCown, and Polk all do it to him one more time. That's got to be all McCook's troops out here that are already beaten to hell. Maybe we can get them on the run and just keep on pushing into the rear. It's just that I'm almost positive that that attack would lose momentum fairly quickly. And then bring these 2 brigades and have them hold in the center with the rest of the artillery. Claiborne and the remnants of Withers hang tight, other than Polk. And if we break their line there, we follow up and push with them. That's the best I can figure. We seem to be adding cavalry. Buford's cavalry. Who is that? We got a new cavalry brigade here, it would appear. Where did these guys come from? I must not know the history of the Battle of Stones River well enough. Holy cow. Okay. Well, that's a big help. If the game gods have given me that, that would be that would be something else. Is somebody hacking my stream and giving me help? Appreciate you. No, I'm kidding. I don't believe anybody would do that. But that cavalry could be a key component. We'll see. We've just been staring each other down over here. Okay, let's get these guys. Let's give them back to the AI. Let's have them screen the enemy. Do it. Do it. And it looks like, yeah, they'll head into the woods here. Let's get the cavalry about the work of figuring out what's going on this flank over here, yeah? What do we got? What do we got? We'll do the same thing with this cab once they've gotten formed up. I think we'll maybe hope that they move into these woods here. Get eyes. I want to have eyes in here, that's for sure. It would be nice to push Polk and part, more like Claiborne's division. I would see pushing into these woods right here if there's nobody in them. I just would really love to clear off these Yankee guns so that we're not getting pounded with artillery while we're just standing in there, formed up. But you can see the Union line bending back. Okay. Yeah, they're losing troops faster than we are now. That is key. That is key. Ooh, hello. How about you guys? Be smart about this, eh? These guns. What if we, what if we did something clever to help us drive off these fools? Maybe we won't have to worry too much about it. Ah, ha, ha. We found some runaway artillery over here. Okay. Well, they're wearing their horses out, though. Dang it. I don't see much around this flank here. I don't see much at all. Interesting. Very interesting. I don't know here. This really could get interesting. Again, I'm just not sure that I'm going to have enough points build up to call it a victory at the end of the day, kind of no matter what. All right. Let's screen. Let's get our supply wagon back up here. So, yeah, we're just going to forget about these Ohio cavalry on the flank there. I would say they're pretty well out of it. What will we do? That is the question. Keep the guns loaded. May have a pretty darn long lull here. Repositioning. Go ahead and get these boys loaded back up there, Fred. Boys, keep that aim true down there. I appreciate all the work you're doing, killing them Yankees. I can see those flags flapping in the wind. Go ahead, aim at them. Hit them easier that way. Here's your ordnance. Come get it. Also, get yourself a cold beer. Maybe some baccy. As the artillerymen continue their deadly work. Can we get anybody with shrapnel? Yep. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Excellent. Going for their artillery. Good. Nobody really gaining the up. Well, okay. Okay. Well, how about that? We push a little cavalry through. How about that? We could do that. Okay, that'll help. Let's take command of these guys. Let's take them off of that. Let's run them over here. Buford's Cavalry Brigade. No idea who this is. No idea how we got so lucky. But the 5th Kentucky Cavalry alongside the 3rd will give us information on what... Oh, wow. Oh, my. Oh, by golly. Look at everything they've got back here. Okay. Can't charge. Shoots. 5th Kentucky got in behind you, boys. Oh, Dale. That's trouble. Okay. Well, this may make me reconsider a renewed push over here, or at the very least, we'll be able to get some more infantry into these woods here and push the line forward around that objective and keep going from there. Very good. Very well. Let's go ahead and retreat. Right there. Let's go ahead and retreat. Try to keep our cav alive. Now, let's take these guys off of the screen. We're going a little willy-nilly out here. Take them off of the screen. Attack march. They'll be way out there. Okay. 3rd Kentucky is going to get waylaid by some artillery after making that move. Okay, well, we pushed them off. Way to go, boys. Way to go. Let's get them up on this fence here. Come on back. Force move, double time. Come on back. Same thing. Ooh, they're getting hit hard. Got 26 guys down from some real accurate artillery fire here. 3rd Kentucky. Paying for that advance a little bit there. But revealing the enemy's positions here. Okay. That must be Thomas's corps. Oh, yeah, I don't know. If you turn the bell on, I thought it would notify you of streams. You're a subscriber to the channel and everything, Preacher? I don't know. I don't know the answer to that one. That one's weird. If you have notifications on, like is advised, it should let you know when I'm on, when I'm streaming. I'll be honest and tell you there hasn't been a whole hell of a lot of action this stream. We're entering into a period of stalemate to a degree here. And I'm kind of fine with it. Plausibly, I'm thinking to myself that having a bit of a lull is like what would happen historically in a situation like this. Manigault, Liddell, Donaldson, Stewart, and then Vaughn over there. Maney way on the flank. Anderson is the brigade I think I may want to grab and redeploy. Let's pull a fast one on the Yankees. Let's take Anderson. Let's redeploy him here first. Oh shit. Oops. Well, we pulled Withers' whole division over here. Oh, that's kind of a mistake. But, Loomis was still. Let's go ahead and let's get Loomis. Let's bring him here. Let's have Anderson. Let's send him back where I wanted to put him. Let's bring him over here. We're going to go ahead and get in the assault column as we go here. Of course, we're going to go ahead and force move everybody. We're going to make sure nobody stops on this little maneuver here. Okay, this was the other brigade. Right here that we really didn't want shifting. So, no, boys. You go ahead. You get right back here. You go ahead. You get right back there. You guns. You go ahead. You get right back here. Okay. This really isn't so bad. This can work. Just keep kind of shifting troops around the left, I think is what I want to try to do here. A lot of logistics involved in this part of the battle. Let's go ahead and save. Let's save it so we've got it saved. We do have auto saves, but I always want to make triple sure. Where did our supply wagon go? And this battery right here, we want to keep them from going. We want them to be here. Bink. Stick with it. I thought we had a supply train up here. There they are. And then run them up here. By the way, I don't know if you end up taking advantage of the supply train situation, but look at, I mean, this 962,271 units of ammunition. Feels like that's too many for any one supply wagon to have, but, you know, I don't know. Okay, now we'll have Jackson's brigade from Breckenridge over here. Then we'll bring them forward there. Preacher, you know, I think we could probably make that happen. I would probably want to use it for content, though. You think you'd be down for a thing like that? Because I know that that can be a little daunting for some folks. And we, you know, I would sell it as a 1v1, and then I'd want it also to be a full army, full battle thing, is what I'd want to do. And then you'd have to bear with me a little bit because of my really crappy knowledge base. You know, setting up the game would be something that I might screw things up on a little bit, but we could certainly figure it out. But I would want to stream that for sure. I want to do a full army, full battle, or, you know, something big. Maybe a sandbox, core v core. That way there are some fairly high stakes. Yep. Leftover Union Cav here. Come at the rear of the line. Okay. Well, I guess we better dispatch a regiment to do some guard duty. So these guns probably put right here. Okay. Buford must be attached to... Is Buford attached to Withers' division? He is! Oh, wow, I didn't know that. Okay, I don't want them going where they're going, though. I want you guys back out here, darn it. He was part of that kerfuffle. If we were to play each other and I were going all this back and forth everywhere, boy, I'd probably be throwing you for a loop. Oh, jeez. What is he doing? Cheatham's troops. I think we need to keep command of Withers' supply wagon. Lot more administrative stuff in this this stream, y'alls. Just kind of is what it is. Really just trying to keep the cannons firing hot. I'm gonna get Vaughn redeployed over here. Or Anderson, rather. Ah, okay, we got these 4 guns here. Let's just try to use our artillery. Big grand battery in the center right here, man. That's ideal. There's Vaughn. That's right. We've got our divisions all mixed up, so that's a little ahistoric. Got the 3rd Kentucky over here. It's a detachment. Mount up. Or no, that was the 3rd Kentucky. I think they kept fiddling around up here, didn't they? Wow, that's funny. Way to go, guys. I love the spirit. Oh, excellent. Okay, looks like we finally ran off what they had here. Looks like our artillery advantage is weighing heavily here. Right. Heading toward 1230. Well, what do we got out here? Let's go see. Let's go see what's out here, huh? Let's go see what's out here. We get 100 points every 4 minutes that we take this. So here's one where we could... We need 200 men for that? We could take the cavalry and just send it right there. We could do that. And then we could refocus on a new attack in these woods here. I mean, we sweep these troops out, I think, pretty easily. Very interesting. Very interesting. I'm thinking hard about what I want to do here. We're still taking artillery losses somewhere. I don't know. Tough to tell. Not there. Here. Just lay everybody down anyway. Just try to be responsible. A lot of free-running guns back here. Looks like. Do we have an enemy flank right there? Yeesh. Well, Loomis and Polk, I think we'll have them. So we have 4 regiments with what looks like maybe 3,000 troops right here. There are more troops clumped in here than I have here with all of McCown's division. But I'm thinking what we do here is we take Maney. We just take Maney and we let him be the hero again over on this side with 1,000 troops behind a skirmish line, and we're going to get it moving over here. We're going to see if we can run these guys off. They're just humdrumming over this side. Ho-humming. We need to start bending this flank around if we can. We need to go get us some points. Get ourselves out in line there, good. With Maney. Okay, Polk's Brigade, we're going to do this. We're going to bring him in here. Liddell. We're going to bring him here first. Wood, who's still in fairly good shape, is just going to replace Liddell. There. The remains of Manigault shift here. Anderson. Moves here. Double line. We're just going to start stacking this side a little more. Cheatham. Let's get you up here. Let's get you up at Harding House, actually. I like that. Okay, here comes Preston. Excellent. Another 2,000 troops in the center. That will be just fine. Nope, not like that. Double line, please. Thank you. All right, so we'll look a little more like that. Let's see, Loomis. Pushes out to here. Whew. Freaking crazy casualties in this one, man. Right here around the Harding House, this was a real tough fight up here. supply wagons around here. Artillery duel for this middle part. Hey, Medusa. Retreat, General, retreat. I won't do it. Not yet. Although, judging by the way things stand, it may ultimately be the smart thing to do. 13th Michigan, who's this? Harker? Okay. Looks like we got more to deal with over here. Alright, this brigade is going to go into a attack order. We're going to come forward with all these rebs. We're going to hope that, who's this, Rains out here? McNair. We're going to hope he stays together. Oh, would you look at that? These guys weren't in the mood to fight anyway. Naney's brigade out here. Ooh, okay, we got a target here for some cav. Six Kentucky cavalry, come on out here. Now this will help with the casualty count. Yes, sir. Let's go move the formation forward 300 yard. No, okay. How about 100 yard? No, okay. Boom. Let's go line. See if we can get them on the run again. We'll see if we can get them on the run again. We'll have the 6th Cavalry. 6th Kentucky Cavalry waiting. Get some surrenders. That will do a nice job of moving those troops off for good. There we go. Ooh, they're scared of the Rebs now. Holy smokes, did not know this flank would fold so easily over here. Holy crap, this is good news. Yeesh. Okay, we can charge these guys. Oh, we can't. Or can we? Can we charge them now? Six Kentucky Cav. We're gonna mix it up with these reforming infantry right here as after they retreated briefly. Come on, boys. There we go. There we go. There we go. 75, 79, 80. 119. 142. We'll just raid around back here. With the 6 Kentucky. Oh my word. This is where it happens, boys and girls. Big melee in the Union rear. Intercepted message. See if we can take some Union prisoners. Okay, we're going to lose some more. Big melee around the farmhouse right here. And we'll retreat with the 6th. Having done its worst. Alright. Well, this is going swimmingly. Excellent, man. We definitely have a rebel yell going out on this. With McCown's victorious troops marching forward to the edge of the wood line, getting back into the action. McCown hasn't been in it for a little while. Oh shit. No. No. That was a mistake. That was a major mistake. Alright, off they go. But we have a problem on our hands. Alright, let's get these guys back where we wanted them. Don't go where I told you. Brigade by brigade. We're gonna have to... I got Hardy's whole freaking corps on the move. No! Right there. You boys, no, right here. No. Right here. You gotta fix this stuff. This is one that could be a real problem for us. Ah! No, go back. No, please go back. Please go back. No, don't do this. Don't do this. Hanson's Orphan Brigade, you guys come back here, please. God, we would be confusing the heck out of somebody who is playing against us with this right now. What is he doing? Oh, you gotta love it for some fun, though. Come on back, boys. Come on back. And no, I don't need you guys doing that. Right there. No! You guys right there. Form it up. Guns back on the flank. Oh, my word. Breckenridge, no, I want you over here. These guys need to get back where they... Okay, they're going to get back behind them. That's fine. We're going to wear our guys out doing this. Okay, these dudes... This battery here, get back here. Ugh. Who else? Woods Brigade. Yeah. Yeah, we wanted to keep... Well, we'll put them here, fine. Fine. McNair. No. Silly Billy. Do that for now. Ah, this is so funny that this happened. Rains. Got a bunch of these guns. No, go here. We're gonna have to clean up a mess here. Clean up a real mess. Okay. Okay, I think we may have, dealt with the worst of this. Alright, so we may indeed be able to renew our attacks around here. And then over this way. I don't see a whole lot of Yankees on that flank. General Buford, yeah, right. Buford's cavalry. I feel like I got gifted a unit. Johnson, okay. Yeah, Johnson's brigade. We'll just put them here. That's fine. You get Hardy's Corps on the move on accident. Sure. Sure. Let's have Maney out here. He's doing the right thing. For sure. Did we lose some guns to some federal artillery back here? I don't know. All right. We have nearly 9,000 casualties. Now there's 7,600. And we keep bending the line around here at Stones River. Yeah, okay, nope. We want you guys to stop right here. Bingo. So we're just kind of shifting some troops around. Cheatham's division continues its shift, kind of brigade by brigade. Who we got here? Okay, Loomis, Manigault, Anderson, Donaldson, Stewart, Maney on the far left, Vaughn way over here. So I'd say we could actually pull Vaughn off of that position and bring him kind of back where we'd put Anderson. Let's go assault columns. Counter march with Vaughn. His boys will be a little annoyed about that. They'll just have to deal. So of course we're kind of weakening our right flank in hopes the rebels don't get wise, or the Yankees don't get wise. Let's keep Ector on the move. Go ahead, Burr. Rains, go ahead. Mount these guys up. Bring them back. Yep, I'm gonna let the artillery do a lot of the work here. Faux show. Okay, now we're talking. Okay. Now we are talking. Ah, shit. Okay. The mistakes that you make when you're in a lull, it's ridiculous. It's so funny. Oh, gosh. Crossings here. Kind of few and far between. I'm not sure where to cross, really. I guess here. And here. There's McCook right there. Ooh, shiver me timbers. We're out of beer. Oh, what time is it? Almost midnight. It's midnight Central Time. It's a pretty good long stream. I hate for it to be a dud, but I think we'll be looking upon an attack to come. I think it's incumbent upon us to push this right side around here and just keep trying to roll it up. Trying to think of how much of Cheatham's troops I want to bring over for that. We'll see. For now, though, we're going to save it up. And we're going to close down the stream on that note for tonight. What a battle we are having here at Stones River. Let me tell you, it is a treat to be fighting this with you guys. And all the company and all the support has been much appreciated by me. There's no doubt about it. Thanks again, guys. Appreciate you. We will get back at it. This is the only thing I've got going on the stream until I finish the battle, win or lose. And it seems like it's a little in doubt. I'm not sure how this is going to go the rest of the way. You look at the overall right here. You know, we still got right around 25,000 men. And we're creeping up into an equal footing on casualties. And so that's good to see. Otherwise, once again, remind all of you guys who are fans of the channel and otherwise to hit the thumbs up button, subscribe, hit the hype, hit the bell notification to find out anytime I drop a video or stream for you. I am Banks.